Okay, so I just downloaded and set up the s&box, which, by the way, was kind of a secret thing to do apparently because they didn't make it easy for you to do that. Um, the on the website it says go to Steam, connect your Steam, and then just get it from Steam. But you know what happens when you do that? It says an exe is missing. How do you run a project without an exe, guys? You forgot the you forgot the exe. You forgot the executable. Holy fuck! What the fuck is that? What is that over there? Why is the movement so slow? Anyway, so this is my first impressions, right? Because I literally just got this set up here. I had to get the code and compile the engine here, the editor, uh, with Git and all that shit. Anyways, wow, impressive. Look at the normals. Look at the normals on this. Oh my god, so etched. Look at them, they're etched. Uh, so okay. I just realized there's a random street lamp here. I probably put two maps on top of each other, but I don't see that here. This just says one. This is map, world spawn. That's it. So, I don't know what happened. There's a street light and a horrific giant knight and a guy in a door. Um, but what was I going to say? Oh, so um, this is kind of unnecessary use of space over here. But so there was like an example project called I don't see the name here. It was anyway. It had like a name, and it was like example project, and so I loaded it, and it was just blue screen with a camera and I think a light, camera and a light. And so I don't know why that's a thing. If it was just gonna be an empty project, it should just be like click the plus button to get a new project. So I was kind of confused for a second, and then you got this down here, and what I did was I dragged what looked like a map file. That's what it says, forest map. I dragged that up here, and it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. I apparently to load it in, you actually have to click play, and then it literally downloads. It literally downloads the map once you hit play. Like it showed a percentage, and it was downloading from the internet. I don't mean like textures were popping in. No, it was downloading the asset at runtime when you hit play to test it. Which I've never seen an editor do, which is kind of weird. And also, too, to run the editor, you have to have Steam running. So um, it's clearly like a cloud-based online thing where it's like they control everything and you can't access your project offline. So yeah. What else? So they control everything. Um, and uh, but also too like it has info player start and all this. This guy's in a door just from the start, which is weird. This guy's over here at a trash can. I see these horrifying models with their bucket heads. I've never seen a more horrific mannequin. Um, God, that's hideous. But man, normal maps to the wazoo. Look at this, and a checkerboard pattern. Wow, this is a HIPAA violation or something. This giant step. They need to put a sign up. Um, so what was I going to say? So we got all these assets, right? We can't edit any of it. Right click. There's nothing to edit. Can't edit that. Can't edit this. I click this, I can't click this. I click this, I can't click that. I click this guy. I can't. Oh, it selects him. So I can maybe move him? Yeah, I can move him. But you can't really, like, designate it as a start or anything. A spawn point. It says it is a spawn point, but when I click play, that's all that happens. I tried it. I'm hitting keys. I'm using the mouse. I'm using the space bar. I'm doing everything I can. Nothing happens. So the spawn points don't work. Oh, that's the name of the project, by the way. Sweeper was the name of the demo project. So I don't know what we're doing here, guys. Nothing is editable in this map that's clearly meant to be used in a project. Nothing is editable. I'm in object select, and I can't select objects. Okay, and then I go, I don't know what clutter does. Okay, so what is this? I think this is like to put grass down. Yeah, this is to put like grass down and trees and shit. So that's what that is supposed to do. It's supposed to do that. Mapping. What's this? What the fuck is that? Oh, this is literally just telling you measurements? This is, I have a ruler. Wait, oh no, what is this? What did I just, what is that? I made a box. God, why is the movement so slow? Holy shit. Oh my god, this is gonna take days to move the camera. Oh god. Alright, so I don't even know if I can change the setting for that somewhere. It's probably a thing. General. No. These are all the settings we have? That's it? What the sensitivity. Scene view. Movement speed. Why the fuck is this at minimum? Why? Here. Go 30 times faster. Yes. Now we're playing. Okay. God damn. Why would you set the movement speed at minimum? Anyway. Okay, so I made a box. Yeah, that's a box. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that's to create blocks. And you can click create, I guess, and that settles it or something. Resize, shear. Okay, so okay. So this is like to gray box a level, you can create boxes. So there's that. I guess you can tweak the. Can I tweak it? Come on. What the hell's the point of this? Scale, pivot, move. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. So you can do that. Edit your boxes. Edges. Basically like a your general 3D editor. Features, by selecting your edges and faces and blah blah blah. That's the gray box a level, but why can't I move or interact with any of these assets? The whole map is baked in. The whole map is baked in. So what is the? I guess. But why would you bake in the player starts and everything like that? I don't know. It's just. So not. I don't know. I would have preferred for these assets to be editable, customizable. This is very like just drag and drop in a level and you can't change it at all. Like, what if I don't like this trash can here? That's the first thing I did was I tried to click on the trash can. You can't. You can't interact with the trash. You can't clean up this mess. All right. What if I don't? What if I think these street lamps in the forest make no fucking sense? What about that? I can't do anything about that. Or these soda machines. Dr. Breen's private reserve from Half-Life. What if I don't like this floor pattern? I can't do anything about that stuff, guys. Or this fucking knight statue. What if I don't think this quite fits the mood I'm going for? The feng shui of my game, guys. The feng shui. You're fucking it. Anyways, I guess you don't have to use this. You could go to the savannah, I guess. Let's see what that is. Again, just nothingness. And then you have to hit... Oh, okay, never mind. This one loaded in. The first one, I had to click play to get it to go. What? Why is there a skyscraper here? What? What is this architectural structure doing in the savannah? Anyway. And the knight's back! What is this knight guy? What's his deal? Why do you put him in these? What is this for? That's not to scale, obviously. That's not to scale. What is the point? And the trash cans! The trash cans are back! And the car. Why, guys? Why? Why? That's all I gotta say is why. I don't know what's going on here. This building's... Oh, that's the block that I made. The block is in the air now. Okay. So, it comes with pre-packaged maps that are out of someone's nightmarish wet dream. You got... Let's see, that was the mapping. Object select, you can't select anything. Edit navigation, I guess it's like edit waypoints. Is enabled? Sure. Okay, so it automatically creates a nav mesh for you. So that you have AI that can walk around and shit. Okay. And terrain. Yeah, this is to paint the grass and stuff. Okay, I thought I already found that earlier. Wasn't that clutter? What's the difference between terrain and clutter? Oh, might be... So this is to paint the ground itself, maybe. Maybe that's what this does, terrain. It's to literally paint the ground a different color. Physics simulation. Is this just to simulate an editor? This is like the simulate button in Unreal, I guess. But it does nothing. You can't do anything. Okay. I don't know why clutter is the top of the charts here. Why is clutter #1 on the billboard? It's like the top doesn't seem that important here. It seems like you would want to be in mapping for the majority of the stuff you do, but for some reason that's #2. Okay. Yeah, nothing is frame. Oh, wait a minute here. So you add nodes, scenes here. So you can add a cube. It gives you a cube. You can add... See here, is this a 3D text object? What? Why'd the text become a heart? What is... Okay, hold on, guys. How do I just select the thing? I'm still in mapping, so it's creating a block. Object select, there we go. Give me the... I gotta move this out of the way, I guess. What the fuck? Oh, it's inside of it. There you are. There you are. Hello. So you got a 3D text. What else? Lights, audio, camera, miscellaneous. 2D skybox, cube map, fog. Gonna have fog, have particles. Let's do some pizzazz here. Where's the? There you go. There you go. There's the fireworks. You gotta have this in every game. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So you can edit the particle timing and everything here. Go have fun with that. All right, we can just stop. What else? You got smoke. Ooh. Our mysterious cacti. What else? UI screen. So this is give me a UI object. But there's, oh my god, though, like, so maybe if you put the text as a child of that, maybe it'll turn into like actual UI. Let's see, where is it? Text. Oh god, now everything's a child of text. Wait a minute. Let's move that over to here. Actually, let's move that here. Screen, text. Text meets screen. It's still over here, so I'm not really sure how to use that. If I click play, it doesn't become screen text. So yeah, I don't know. You'll have to figure that out, I guess. World UI seems unnecessary if the text is automatically in the world, right? So I don't know. Maybe you put as children instead of the text like imported images, and then that might tell it what to do with the images. I don't know. There's no general UI nodes to make UI, so you can't. There's no like nothing to organize your UI. There's no UI buttons or bars or meters or drop-down menus or anything like that that you'll see in other engines. There's there's none of that here. Player controller camera. So yeah, like you got that player controller. All right, let's see. I'm not gonna make that a child of the screen. Can I just reparent that guy? There we go. Oh my god, look at that ugly motherfucker. Oh my god. He's just hideous. Gotta hide him in the smoke with his bucket head. Alright. Naked, foul creature of the earth. Skinned model renderer. Priority. Default value is 0, yeah. Step up. Step up. How do we say that this is the character to control? Player controller. I don't know. Will it work? Oh my god! We are a naked black man in the desert. This is the default, by the way. I did not choose this. Nobody chooses this. What are we doing? Just walking slowly. Oh, I can run. Okay. Gotta run out of here. Oh my god, that is a very enthusiastic run. He is throwing all of his... Yes, we won the race. Look at that. He's like one of those dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. What is going on? And does the cube have physics? The cube has physics. Okay, interesting. Gray box already is gray and boxing. This doesn't have physics though. Okay, so the 3D assets you create wholesale are have no collision, but the ones you do in the mapping thing do. So there's that. Good God, this is fucking hideous. I don't know what else to say, guys. This is s&box. That's my first impression. Yeah. I don't know what to say. This is not your first engine, at least not yet. Anyways, like this is definitely something for people that have already done stuff in Unreal and Unity and other things. At least for now. I'm sure in like a year this will have more stuff to have beginners be able to play with. But right now I'm not seeing some of the essentials. I don't know where you create triggers. Like, how do you create a trigger? You got fog, but you don't have triggers. Like, I guess you would make a cube, right? You do the cube, and that's probably why it doesn't have collision. You have, but I don't know why it's opaque. Like, if it was supposed to be a trigger, why is it defaulting to opaque? But I'm assuming that you would just add some code to this and hide it, and then that could be your trigger for stuff. But I don't know. Like every other engine has like a separate object for that, like an area or a trigger, something. They call it something, you know. They don't just have it as a 3D object. But yeah, you would add a component and write up your code for whatever you want it to do. So you'd be basically starting from scratch with a lot of stuff here. Yeah. That's the state of s&box in the year of our Lord 2026, April 7th, 11:13 a.m. This is your captain signing off. One other thing I noticed, this is the logo for s&box, and I just want to talk about this for a second. This is sus. This is sus as hell. So the S is a little lowercase s, a little tiny piquant s, and you got a ampersand next to it. That's a big burly ampersand with an erect curve coming up out of it, and it's next to this little s, and that is kind of sus, guys. I don't know what you're trying to do here, because also you know, thinking about how this is supposed to be like Roblox, right? Roblox is under fire. It's got a lot of notoriety, and people talking about how there's a lot of pedos on Roblox, right? So they're in trouble for that, and this is supposed to be like the new Roblox. But you got your logo here is a little s and a big ampersand with an erect curve coming out of it, and you got the colors are light blue and white, which is again the colors of like the pedos, right? Isn't that like the pedo logo was like a blue spiral? That's like this shade of blue. Also, the Israeli flag is light blue and white. So I'm just drawing all these connections, guys. Like, I don't know what you're trying to pull here. It seems like you're trying to pull a dick, because it's kind of pedo. It's giving pedo vibes. This little s, big ampersand. It's for kids. This fucking feels wrong, man. I don't like this logo. I don't like the engine. Uh, I think that this is just giving bad vibes all around. Um, yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do here, but it's sus. It's sus as hell. And then also too the fact that you're starting as a naked guy. Why are you starting as a naked guy? Huh? What the fuck is this engine, man? I I I, I don't know, man. This is